time to strike is now. Witch Hunter Voss has assembled his men here at the tower. They will move in as soon as you have breached the camp's defenses and defeated Kessler. The Beastmen will have fortified their camp using whatever materials are at hand. They will be present in great numbers and hungry for human flesh. The key to victory is Kessler. Defeat him, and the others will break, just as they did at Kislev.
Father Nurgle, Lord of Plagues, hear me! Long have I worshipped you. Great are the deeds I have done in your name. I have performed your darkest rites. I have sacrificed the flesh of innocence in your name.
You waste your last breath, human. It's over. There is nowhere left to run.
Over, you blind fool. Chaos is eternal, and I am its champion.
Asavar Kul thought the same thing. But I was at Kislev, and I watched him die.
Another will rise to take Kul's place. The Harbinger has sought out the shattered pieces of his army and found a new champion to seek the favor of the Chaos Gods and assume mastery of the Horde.
The Harbinger? Is that what the sorceress calls herself? Tell me where she is, human. Tell me, and perhaps it might save your life.
Look at you, grasping at shadows. The Harbinger is far beyond your reach. And as for my life, it belongs to Nurgle, Lord of Pestilence and Decay. I give it to him freely in return for vengeance.
You have been deceived.
sensed the greater demon force its way into our world and feared the worst. You have done well, young prince.
It nearly was, High Lord Master. Blessed Isha, it nearly was.
The Eye of Argoth, where is it?
Over there, atop Kessler's remains. Beware the thing, Witch Hunter. It has a way of sticking its claws into your mind.
Leave it to me. I'll make sure it doesn't tempt anyone else.
What about the sorceress?
She calls herself the Harbinger. According to Kessler, she's tracked down the remnants of Azavar-Kul's army and is searching for a champion to lead it.
Where is she, this harbinger of chaos?
I don't know, High Lord Master. Kessler refused to say.
Prague.
What's that?
My agents in the north tell me that a large part of Kul's army fled the Battle of Kislev and returned to the ruins of Prague. I'd assume they would take ship and return to the Chaos Wastes, but now that I've heard about this Harbinger, I'm not sure. Perhaps we might learn more there.
Perhaps so. It will be dangerous, but at the moment I see no other choice.
But it's impossible. Prague is hundreds of leagues from here. We would never reach it in time.
Not so. There is a waystone near Prague that we can use. I can link to it from the stone here in Nuln and send you through. Meet me at the tower when you are ready to proceed. In the meantime, I will begin the rituals to open a pathway to Prague. It is time, young Asrai. When I open the path, we will be transported instantly to the Waystone outside Prague.
The Witch Hunter is coming with us.
Of course. The fate of the Empire is at stake. Until the Harbinger is found, I'm not letting you out of my sight.
What have your agents told you of the situation in Prague?
Not all of Prague's citizens were slaughtered when the city fell. Some managed to escape the city and hide in the forest nearby. When the Chaos Army left Prague to march on the capital, the survivors returned to the ruins to bury their loved ones and try to rebuild what they had lost. But the Kislevites' suffering was far from over. When Asevar Kul was defeated, a champion of Khorne named Uthgrim Redax retreated with his war band back to Prague. Their arrival took the Kislevites by surprise. A few managed to escape back into the forest, but with winter coming on, it is unlikely they will survive.
Locating them will be easy enough. The question is, will they aid us?
The Kislevites are a proud, stiff-necked people, and they have little love for outsiders. They won't give us anything without expecting something in return.
If that is the case, so be it. Now, gather round. The winds of magic are shifting, and it is time we made our way to Prague.
Who in Ursun's name are you? What do you want?
Peace, friend. Are you the leader of these people?
Who's asking?
I am Alessa, an Azrai of the Atholoran, but I am here on behalf of the Empire.
Is that so? Well, you've come a long way for nothing, elf. Take your wizard and your damn witch hunters and go home. There's nothing for you in Prague. Redax and his warband has seen to that.
Redax is the reason I'm here. I'm hunting a sorceress who calls herself the Harbinger.
What do you want me to do about it? My people are dying. There's no food, no medicine for the injured.
I know. You and your people have suffered greatly. If you will permit me, I will go into the city and get you the things you need.
It's no use. Redax's men search the ruins every day. They get to the supplies long before you.
I would like to see them try. There is not a human born who is swifter at the hunt than the Azrai.
You don't know what you're saying, elf. You haven't seen the monsters that are loose in Prague. If you can bring us food and healing herbs, then we will talk.
There is food and medicine aplenty in the ruins. I filled my pack with everything I could find. Take these with Isha's blessing.
Urson's teeth! You gathered all this with Red Axe's monsters breathing down your neck? I'm impressed. This is more than I dared hope for. You risk your life for our sake, and that counts for something among my people. I am Leonid Gorchev, and I speak for everyone in this camp when I say I am in your debt. You and your comrades are welcome here. If there is anything you need, speak to our merchant. There are shrines as well if you seek the blessings of the gods. In the meantime, I must see to my people. Return to me when you are ready, and we will speak more about this sorceress you're hunting for. Back already? You don't waste much time, do you, Elf?
I cannot afford to tarry. There is too much at stake. If the Harbinger is in Prague, I must find her.
Othram Redax and his cultists worship Khorne. The Blood God hates sorceress.
Where did you learn such a thing?
This is Kislev, witch hunter. We get it with our mother's milk. Every year the Norskins raid us from across the Sea of Claws. Unlike you Southerners, we can't afford to be ignorant of our foes.
Knowledge is the first step on the path to corruption.
This has less to do with sorcery and more to do with power. The Harbinger is searching for a new champion to lead the armies of chaos.
Then she's at the Tower of Skulls. That's Uthgrim's stronghold inside the city.
Then that is where I must go. How do I get to this tower?
You don't. Not without an army. The tower is built on the ruins of the old citadel, and it's surrounded by monsters.
Armies are slow, clumsy things. A single Asrai can go where even the mightiest army cannot. Surely there is a way.
I don't know. Perhaps. Let me think on it. In the meantime, there is a favor I would ask of you.
This is outrageous. We don't have time for this.
That is for me to decide. Go on, Leonid. What is it?
When Uthgrim and his warband returned to Prague, we had no warning. They surrounded our camp in the old town, trapping most of our people inside. One of them was my son, Arkady.
But that was more than a month ago. They could not possibly have survived this long.
Some of them might have escaped before it was too late. They could be hiding somewhere in the city right now. There was a woman named Galina who was keeping a journal about life in the camp. If an escape were planned, she would have written about it.
That journal could be anywhere.
No. One of Red Axe's men has it. He must have taken it as a trophy after they've overrun the camp. I can tell you where he is, if you could get the journal back. Please. I need to know what happened to my son.
Then I will go and see what there is to be found.
What's this?
There is a book in your possession, a trophy you took from the innocent. Give it to me, and I will spare your life.
Fool! Come and take it then if you dare.
Come back here.
You want a fight? So be it! Blood for the Blood God!
I shall take this to Gorchev. Perhaps it contains the answers he seeks. Is this the book you seek, friend Gorchev?
Yes, that's Kalina's journal. I'd know it anywhere. Now we'll learn what happened to Arcady and the others. I'm sure of it. I need to find someone who can read this. Thank you. We will speak again soon.